Okay, welcome back to another update of our project, the Duolingo clone project. So in this update, you're gonna see how I did this screen and how I introduce it to interact with our other screens we have made previously. So here you can see we have a new screen that is called Tap the Pairs, and in this screen we will be able to choose the right pair and where's the and if it's the right one, it will tell me that it's the correct pair, and it will grade out. So on the official Duolingo application, you can see that it gets a little red before it grade out, and if it is right, you're gonna get green before you grade out. But I didn't want to do this because it would be just cosmetic stuff, and it wouldn't add anything in our project. So I believe the logic's more important, how I did that and everything else. So for this reason, you're gonna show us a toast if it if it is right or it's wrong. So if I click here, girl, if I click wrong, for example, it'll show me wrong pair. And if I go all the way, it will allow me to hit continue and as well as um, make our progress bar go further. So we hit continue and we'll go to our next activity, and this navigation is random. So that's what we achieve in this point. Here's my activity. I will just go over this method with you because everything else is pretty simple to understand, I believe. If you are a little experienced, you will be able to catch up really easily with everything else I have done here. It's not hard at all. So if you want to see the project by yourself, if you want to download it, if you want to do anything with this project, you are able to do so. Just go down below. You're going to find a link to my GitHub repository for this project, and you will be able to fork, clone, download, anything you want. So here I have all my pairs and stored in an array list. So I create a new array list, a new instance, and I set all my pairs under this object, and I get the pairs here. I shuffle the elements of this array list. Then I get a random integer, and this random integer, it will get a random number in the range of 3, so it can either be 1, 2, or 3, and it will plus 4, it will generate this integer for me. So this integer pretty much gonna tell the activity how many pairs I want on my screen. So let me try to go there again. Check continue. Oh, here we are. So it will tell me how many pairs are gonna be in my screen. So it can either be 5, 6, or 7 pairs. And here, we're gonna do a for loop because we need to get the pair on the right position. And when we get that, we'll be able to create a new word with that string. We're gonna have to set the tags. That's a very important step. That's a very important process because setting the tags, it will allow us to check and to understand which one gonna be the right pairs and which one gonna be the wrong pairs. Right? So we need to set the tags, setting the tags to the same value. So if we are passing through this pair and we are going with, for example, 1, we're going to set the pairs for both to be 1 so we can compare later on if the tags are like if the tags both tags are the same, they're the good pair, so we've got the right pair, and if they're not the same, if the tags are wrong, the user got the wrong pair, right? So here we set a new touch listener that is a custom class for a custom implementation from Touch Listener. So it's pretty much what I have done before, but it's a little different just to adapt yourselves uh, to this activity. It's a little different, so you might want to check it out. And here I check uh, if that is any child in there already. We'll add my other child in a random indexes, but if not, it will just add my child at the initial index. So that's pretty much what it says. Everything else I think it's easy to understand what I have done. And I think that's it. Again, if you want to check it out, the code by yourself, just go on the link on my GitHub below and check it out, do anything you want. So see you again in our next update.